So I have a blank here. It's about 6 inches across. I got this blank from the Chestnut weekend last year. While I was there was a group. Actually, it was quite a lot of local turning clubs, and because it was in Lincolnshire, it's quite local to me. So there was quite a lot of small turning groups, and some of them were selling timber off either for charity, or they were selling it just to make a little bit of revenue for the club. So anyway, I managed to pick up a few pieces, and this is one of them. It was a bit bigger in this. It was about, I don't know, about that length, just around about this width. So what I've done is I've just cut it. I've done a circle on it, and I've chopped it with the chop saw just to get me a rough round. As you can see, I didn't pay a lot for it, £3, so a bonus, and we'll see what it is. I ain't got a clue what wood it is. It looks a bit like an ash or something very similar to that. It's got quite a nice grain in the end here, so I'm hoping it's going to reveal some pretty patterns once we get it turned. So like I said last week, a bit of colour in this week, so I'm going to get a basic shape, put my foot in the bottom, and then we'll look at what colours we're going to do on it. I want to try and leave the middle natural if possible, the turned out bit in the top natural if possible, so all the colour and definition will be on the bottom. So let's get suited and booted, and let's get our shape turned. So I've just had a bit of fly out here, so I'm wondering whether I shall perhaps flip this and use this as the bottom, and hopefully we can turn a lot of that away with the shape of the bowl. Makes sense to me, because I think as we turn that down, a lot of that's going to fall out and leave a nasty hole inside the bowl, and that's going to be right on the lip, or on the rim, sorry. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mortise in the bottom here so that we can flip it, and then I'll use this part as the bottom, so then we can cut a lot of that crappy bit out of there. Ooh, sorry, excuse my language. That rubbish bit out of there. So yeah, I'll do a mortise in this side, and then we'll get it flipped. Right, so what I've done is Martin Sabin Smith of Hampshire Sheen was talking the other night on his live about the continuous shape of a bowl, and he called it some fancy name, couldn't tell you what it was called. And what it basically is, if you hold two pieces of string either side, and the natural curve you get is what you should be looking for your natural curve of a bowl. Now, I've never even thought about that, so obviously I've always done high wall sides and this, that and the other. So for a change, I thought I would do, or try and do, something similar to what he was talking about the other night. So as you can see, I've given it the, I'll take the camera out and I'll show you. So as you can see, I've given it the curve, which is more of a graceful curve than obviously what I normally do. So that's what Martin was on about. So I'm hoping, and also what I've done is I've put a tenon on the bottom here rather than a mortise, so we can grab that in the chuck, and if we want to, I can part it off there, but I've put a little bit of a dome in the middle there just in case I want to leave it as a foot, but I don't know, I'm not 100% sure yet. So anyway, that's the shape that he was on about, so I'm hoping that's going to look a little bit better. It's got a nice grain in this wood. I don't know what wood it is, but it's a nice bit of wood. It's got some nice features in it. It's a shame to colour it really anyway. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend a bit of time sanding it. I'm going to sand it right back to 400 and get it ready for some colour, and then we'll decide what colours we're going to do. So yeah, I like the shape, something different than the normal shape we have, so yeah, it's looking good. So I'm going to clean it with some methylated spirits just to clean the grain out. Look at that, it's a beautiful bit of wood. Look at that, absolutely stunning. It's a shame to colour it really, isn't it? A lot of you are there shouting, no, don't colour it, don't colour it. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll decide some colours. Right, so colours. A lot of you are now going to say, well, that pattern in there, don't colour it, but I'm going to anyway. It's a nice piece of wood, I agree, but I want to colour it. So I want something vibrant. Obviously, with the situation in the world at the moment, we want something to brighten up our day, our life, or whatever. So I'm going to use some vibrant colours. So I'm going to go for some reds and a bit of honey. Colours to, you know, bring it all out and put a smile on our face. So that's the plan. So I'll get the colours out and I'll come back. Right, so I was going to put it on with a piece of tissue, but I've changed my mind, I'm going to spray it on. So I'm just going to do random patterns, overlaying and things. So I'm going to start with, this is Ruby first. So now I'll go with a bit of flame. That's better. Gun was letting out paint when it should be, or dye when it should be. These are supposed to be a dual action spray gun, so you're supposed to push down for air and then pull back for paint or dye. But what was happening is the needle wasn't far enough forward, so it was letting dye through all the time. That's why I was getting loads of dye through, but we've sorted it now. So I think what I'll do is, what's the next one? Burnt orange and then honey. So I'll have a bit of burnt orange around the rim, I think. So let's set the same. And then we'll do a bit of honey. I'm going to dry that with the hot air gun slowly. You don't want to crack. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a bit more honey over that. I'm going to cover the whole thing. And I think that will do. Well, I'm going to leave that to dry naturally. I'm going to clean all my spray guns out and I'll be back. So I'll give that a coat of sand and sealer now, just to hold the colours in, or seal the colours in. And then I may put a embellishing wax over the top of it. I'm not 100% sure. If I did, what colour wax would I use is one question. Oh, I can't get the tin open. Anybody else have problems with these tins? I can never get the tin open. Yeah, I'm not sure what colour embellishing wax I'd put over it, to be honest. Maybe a gold to bring out, to match in with the honey. Don't know, I'm not 100% sure. But we'll give it a couple of coats of sand and sealer and we'll go from there. Well, we're waiting for the sand and sealer to dry. I'll just show you this little thing I made the other day. What it is obviously the Hampshire Sheen intrinsic colours come in the big bottles, and if you're spraying you only need a little bottle, because obviously a little bottle, half one of these goes a long way. So I had loads of bottles sitting on the shelf and I wanted them all contained together, so what I made is this little tray. Made out of some 3mm ply, so I cut some side strips and a base, and then I marked out and drilled all these out of a hole saw, just so basically they don't slide about, and it makes life a little bit easier to keep all your colours together for spraying. So then I just put some stickers on them to tell me what colour they was. So I haven't got all the colours in here. There's 4 more colours, obviously the earthy colours I haven't got in here, which I haven't used yet, to be honest. So, but no, it makes life so much easier. They sit on the shelf nice and tidy, and when you want them, or you want to use them on a project like this, you just bring the whole tray down and sit them on the workbench and they are there ready to be used. So a really good idea. Makes life so much easier. So anyway, yeah, thought I'd just show you that. You never know, it might help you guys. Question is, do I put an embellishing wax over it? If so, what colour? I was thinking bronze or gold. If I put bronze over it, I think you're going to lose the bronze in the colours. Put gold in it, I think you're going to lose the colours on it. So what about a black? A black may bring out the colours a bit better, because we're going to definition the grain. So maybe black. What do you reckon? Worth a try? If worst comes to worst, we have to take it back and do it again. I think I'm going to go with black. Moment of truth. So I'll work that into the grain really well. Hopefully, like I say, it's going to bring the colours out once it's all buffed off. Right, so let that soak a few minutes and then we will buff it off. Well, don't look too bad with the black in it. Didn't ruin it, did it? Looks good. I like it. I like it. Let's get it out and so you can get a bit of a look at it. So here you go. You can still see the nice grain in it as well, which is a bonus. This piece here, where we're here, this piece. So it's still got the nice grain in it. Got some nice colour definition. There's a little bit more red in it than I really would like, but like I say, the video camera never does. That's better. You can see the yellow in it and the orange in it now. The video camera never really does it justice as a still photograph. So no, I like it. And the black just, I don't know if you can see, the black just brings out the grain a little bit. So yeah, looks nice, looks good, I like it. So what I'll do is I'll get it back in and we will get a coat of finishing wax over the top of it to give us a nice shine. I was going to lacquer it with some clear coat, but I've changed my mind, to be honest, because I don't think it really needs it. I think with the Hampshire sheen, that will be more than enough to give us a nice shine. Oh, don't she look so pretty? I like it. You can see more of the yellows and that coming out now. Got a bit red, bit thick there, and a bit thick there, but other than that, looks nice. And the black in the grain just sort of enhances the colours. I really like how that has turned out. Let me just zoom you in a little bit, just so you can get a little bit of a better idea. So I don't know if you can see, I've still got that nice grain you can see through. When I first started using colours, I was a bit concerned that you was covering up the grain, but what you're actually doing is you're enhancing the grain, which is making the wood more attractive and showing that to its full potential. So yeah, I really like that piece there. Like I say, a little bit dark red there, but other than that I like it. And like I said, the black has sort of brought the colour out really nice. So I'm really happy with that colouring, and I think the black embellishing wax was the right idea. So yes, I like it. Right, so I'm going to leave it there now for today, or for tonight, and I'll come back and do the inside tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So all polished up. Next day, let's move on. Made a stupid schoolboy error. I made the foot on the bottom slightly too big to go in the jaws, so hence why I've put a mortise in the bottom here, which I'll put my logo in as well. The wall's not very thick, so I'm hoping that's going to be strong enough to hold once we turn it. But obviously, if we don't go mad, it should be okay. So fingers crossed. I'm just going to move this out a little bit just so it's a bit easier to get to. So let's get it finished off. Well, there it is, all finished. So inside left natural, as you can see. Absolutely beautiful bit of pattern, especially no wrong side, especially this bit in here. Absolutely beautiful. So yes, really nice, really pleased with that. It's got a nice shine to it. And on the other side we've got our mottled effect that I did, and the colours I used were flame red, ruby red, burnt orange and honey. So, and then we've got the stupid mistake I made where I made the foot slightly too big, so we had to put a mortise in there, but I'll engrave my logo in there on the laser engraver, so hopefully it won't be out of place. So anyway guys, that's this week's project. As always, I'll put some stills up at the end so you can get a bit better look, because obviously the camera never does it justice. So hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please smash that like and share button. So thank you very much for popping over. So have a great weekend, take care, speak to you soon, and bye for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for making it to the end. There may be a couple of videos down below that you might be interested in. If you do, pop over and check them out. Also, if you're a subscriber to the channel, then thank you very much for your continuous support. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, then pop over and click this link here to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified for all my latest uploads. So anyway guys, take care, speak to you soon.